you guys, and I finally unmute myself. There we go.
Awesome.
Hello, everybody. Today I am joined by Akko and Danny because, when's Danny not here, really?
Hello.
I feel like I'm a staple of the stream. I kinda gotta be here.
Am I coming in okay?
Uh, you know what, that would be helpful if I actually had my stream up.
Hold on, let me unmute. Say some shit.
Looks like I am. Awesome.
Alright.
Coming in pretty okay.
Did these I will get 14. What else is part of this event? And I don't think they released the Blue Mage cheese strategy yet. Actually, let me check Party Finder.
I heard that, like, it has to be synced for it, so... It doesn't matter.
Castrum Meridianum for Blue Mages. But it's like with Blue Mage, they are very, very, very overpowered, even in synced content, especially if it's older content. Because, oh boy, you put on fucking, let's see, which one is his favorite spell to use? Night Bloom from the Tsukiyomi fight. That is a, what, 30-second bleed. Just good spell.
Yes, that does sound good.
Alright, let's see. You know, I'm gonna play as Dancer so I don't have to think while I talk. Because, why do I want to play a healer and think about two things?
You could also just be,
to
Warrior doesn't have to think either.
Yeah, but then I get self-conscious.
to be honest, when do you ever think when talking?
Shut the fuck up.
Damn.
Alright, let us queue in. Ah, goddammit, it just fucking took off my choice. Great. This one. Ilborn Monastery, my favorite. Skaith.
Nocta says that they were in an ad, but hello, and followed up with your Final Fantasy character is so cute.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, Lalafell.
I mean, if a Lalafell isn't cute, you're probably doing something wrong.
Yeah. I can't wait for female Hrothgar to come out. That's gonna be great. Alright, so let me queue in. And let's see, so Twitter's a place, that's for sure. And not glad, but always interesting to see that art theft is still as prominent as it was back in the early 2000s. Because, like...
Early 2000s, it's been prominent for the past, like, fucking 10 years.
Well, I mean, if you've been on DeviantArt when it was, like, in its heyday, fucking that's just a whole fucking experience in itself. I don't have the restream chat on my fucking thing. There we go. Put it under that. Shrink it. Oh, sweet.
Oh, you're using Restream chat? It should, if you just pull up the YouTube chat, it should have all of the chats from Restream. Restream pulls them all and posts them.
Ooh. Okay. I'm still new with Restream.
That's okay.
Let's see. Against partner. Okay, so.
Oh.
Drama. It's like, again, this person, I won't use. I won't repeat dude's name too much because whatever. But like, okay, Who in the hell just says, hey, can I take inspiration from your character? It would be great. You know, I like how you looks, all that fun stuff. And the artist says, yeah, sure, you can take some inspiration. Then this dude fucking goes and steals the entire character plus gift art they got from their old friend that is no longer on the internet.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Pretty,
it's like-
pretty screwed up.
it's just like,
It's really fucking stupid. Like, first off, asking to take inspiration is completely fine, but then using the character itself with, as Lumi said, art from that person's friend who's no longer on the internet is way too fucking far over the boundary.
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Did you kind of want to back up and talk a little bit about how you know this person and kind of how you... Because I feel like Garza is like down the line in terms of the stupid shit that they've done, but do you want to talk a little bit about this person and how you kind of found them and why?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like, I first heard about this person when, there was some drama with I don't remember if they were a group or a, flippin' agency. But I was seeing drama about this group saying that they don't actually look at auditions because they only formally help them to invite their friends in. And I seen a post mentioning this dude and saying that he was a mod or something in the Discord server and was known for sexually harassing women there, but the person in charge refused to, you know, get rid of him. Because they're like, oh, we're gonna need more than just you to say something. And I always forget her name, how to pronounce it. But she DM'd the head person and they're like, yeah, no, and also by the way, you were rejected anyway, so. And she's like, I didn't want to join after that. And, you know, most of those posts weren't seen by many people because they were more focused on the whole, hey, look, agency fucks up. But, you know, small agencies, like I've mentioned before, is like 95% scam, 4% they self-implode, 1% they're trying.
They're trying.
They're trying.
They're trying, exactly. Are we part of the 1% then?
I would like to think so, because we're trying. Pako wants to build us up and not take the shotgun approach of let's get as many people in here and hope for the best.
Oh, no, he is very selective. He will only choose people he thinks are good. And he used to actually choose people just see what they would do, and most people would actually just leave on their own because he wanted to see what they would do, and they really wouldn't do anything. So,
Yeah.
I think he's gonna go towards it.
That's fucking stupid. Like, you are invited to an agency, right? Wouldn't you want to, you know, try to stay in said agency even if it is small?
Well, it's like the thing with Juniper, it's that it's not really an agency, it's just a group to support each other.
Well, I mean, we are kind of we are a group, but we're still building. And
Yeah.
the reason why there's so few members is because we want to find quality people that actually give a damn about building. And so I think one of the things that these small groups have issues with is when you're building a group, you'll just say, hey, we'll take anybody, or a lot of people will say, hey, we'll take anybody. At least a lot of these small groups I've seen. And they end up not making it because they don't actually have real committed people. You needed to have a lot of resources and committed people, and I don't see a lot of there's very few that I've seen that are actually like mildly successful because they actually have committed people.
Yeah. But it also doesn't help when, if people don't see that instant success, then they're just like, you know, what's the point, I'm leaving.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think that unfortunately that was part of the part of the reason why we don't have very many people is people didn't see the incest. I mean, I haven't seen that much incest, but I have been growing steadily, and it's amazing. People want bastards, and I just don't think they're gonna get it.
It's like the thing with content creation that it takes a while. It takes as much as why do I have this on me?
Good children.
Why do I have Tank Buster on me? What the fuck?
One of the tanks died. No.
The tanks died.
One of the tanks died, yeah.
Why didn't someone on their alliance? What's my DPS that high? Whatever. But anyways. But it's going back to this art thief slash I am probably going to guess scammer. It's trying to find instant success with opening up a sham agency, and what I seen from the posts, gathering up agency rejects by joining the agency servers and roping them in saying, hey, my uncle's the owner of Niji Sanji. Hey, I know Gargura. I can get you in.
Did he actually say that?
Yeah.
Part there? Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness.
That's a little fucked.
See, I know somebody that does actually know somebody on one of these bigger agencies. And because of privacy, I'm not going to say who it is. I'm not going to say who they know.
Yeah.
But it's like one of those things where, dude, if you actually knew these people, they would tell you you can't go around spreading that shit, because a lot of this corporate stuff, they want to keep it heavily under lock and key. And
yeah.
There's no way that this guy actually knows who he says he knows. If he did, he wouldn't be starting a baby agency like this.
Yeah. It
Not
it's
only
like...
that, but...
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Not only that, but he's also claiming that the owner of Niji is his uncle.
Yeah.
Which is really fucking weird.
It's like, I think he's trying to take advantage of the fact that not much is known about this man, because I was looking on Wikipedia, I was looking at so many business websites, but there is not much personal information of him out there at all. Besides, he's a 27-year-old billionaire that owns Niji Sanji.
Sounds about right for them.
It's like there's no family listed, no, hey, look, he has a brother or a sister or anything like that. Probably trying to take that shroud of mystery and saying, oh, it could be possible because they don't know. It's like, dude, you're white. You posted a picture of yourself on the internet. You're fucking white. You...
White and American.
Yeah, isn't the owner of Niji Sanji, like...
Japanese.
Yeah.
He is a Japanese
but
native.
No. Not only that, but like, while...
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was
Okay.
just gonna say, like...
While claiming... You, go.
Okay, sorry, my apologies. What I was gonna say is, you know, there is a slim chance that maybe, like, family history related, that he could be, like, half or whatever, but, like, I personally don't. Again, it's one of those things where you don't go around bragging stuff like that. Like, if it was real, his supposed uncle would say, hey, get off the internet right now.
Yeah.
One of the associated claims with that is that the owner's sister, I think he said, is their adoptive mother. I'm going through the post right now, trying to like gather up the talking points that I think are really fucking stupid, which was what I just mentioned. Yeah, they said that the owner of Niji Sanji's the owner of Nijisani, their sister is this art thief's adoptive mother.
Why do I have aggro on this fucking god? Please? I'm a dancer!
Stop doing too much damage.
I will just stand here, I guess. Why is this on me?
As Akko said, like, yeah, like, they could be trying to play on that aspect of, like, oh, this person keeps their family stuff mysterious, so it could be true and all that stuff. But, like, as she also said, fucking, if it was true, the owner would be like, get that shit off the fucking internet and all that shit, because, like, who would want their brand being associated by a art thief slash scammer slash poacher?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's also another point to bring up. If this guy was really related, he wouldn't need to steal art, because there would be resources out there for him to take advantage of. That Sanji has access to. What? Resource and connections. Like, he pretends, oh, I have these connections. If you had these connections, you would say, hey, here's this artist that Sanji uses that I am also using. And then you could say, hey, go talk to them. They'll back me up or whatever. Shit like that.
Yeah. But also...
it just stinks of, like, insecurity.
Yeah, and it's like another thing that was brought up is he was saying, oh, I should have accepted this offer to go into Nijisanji 3 years ago, but it was mentioned that he would have been a minor at that time, so this man is at least 20 years old.
At the very least, yes. I think this is from a completely different set of screenshots that Lumi showed me that aren't public because they don't have permission, but I believe I can be as vague as possible without pulling too much aggro onto Lumi here. According to the art thief, they didn't accept the invitation because the owner of Nijisanji was abusive to their supposed sister. Which is, as the art thief is claiming, their adoptive mother.
Hang on. If that's the case, then why would you...
I don't know. It's so fucking dumb.
Why would you come out and say, hey guys, this is who I'm related to, but also, this guy's a scumbag, okay? We should be having a completely different conversation right now then.
Like, if that is true and 100% the case, this conversation would be completely fucking different, and the art thief wouldn't be in the fucking crosshairs. It would be maybe the owner, right? But, like, even then, if something that big were to come up, I do believe that the owner would have fucking said something.
Yeah. And it's like, this dude has such a high fucking possibility of getting sued out the ass if the owner of Nijisanji actually seen any of this.
Oh no, I don't think so. I don't think he would get
Probably not.
Too small to care. Yeah.
He's a nobody.
He's a nobody. Yeah.
Nobodies don't get sued, they just get ignored.
Yeah, that's fair.
He doesn't have the power to actually do anything, so you're just gonna ignore him.
Yeah, it's like, honestly, after this talk about all of this, it's like I'm gonna go back to ignoring his entire existence unless he steals fucking art again, because I got a bet going on that his rebranded character and all art coming out of it is just gonna be AI generated.
Oh really?
Yeah. I mean, if he has to make a fucking post saying, hey, how do you make a fundraiser for a rebrand? Can anybody help me? It's like, how do you have money to run an agency if you're asking for fundraising?
Funny, I'm glad you brought that up. They're also, I took a look at their Twitter, like, as this big call-out post that Lumi posted came out. I took a look at the Art Thief's Twitter, and they're saying that, hold on, let me go to it really quick.
Exalted of battlefields, you shall stand.
I have to find the specific post because I want to quote this verbatim. Guys, please stop it already. I'm rebranding. I'm not a dragon anymore. This is the only source of income I have to take care of my daughter. Please.
Okay.
And then it was followed.
Oh, you can read the next one, and then I got some more.
It was followed up with, guys, please stop. I can't take it. This career is my only income source. Why do you have to take it from me? I have a daughter to feed. Just fucking drop the situation.
Okay, so for fucking one, I remember when I decided to be a little sneaky sneak and join his Discord. I was going through all of the chats, and it was in the announcements channel, which is a huge fucking mess. He was like, hey, I just won this custody battle for my kid. And it's like, dude, one, if you do actually have a kid, there is no way that you would win custody because you don't have a real job. And two, it's hard as shit for dads to get custody anyway, unless the mother is beating the kid within an inch of their fucking life.
Even if that were the case.
Yeah, even if that was the case.
Heavily favored towards the woman.
Yeah, and it's just like...
I'm not gonna say that's not the case that he could win, but it's just one of those things that I find it very unlikely that this is actually the case.
You don't have a real government-paying job. What was it? This is my only source of income. Boy, you don't stream. I looked at your Twitch. I looked at your old Twitch that you deleted, but you streamed for one day for a half an hour.
Yeah. Like, fucking, the way that they frame it is that they're trying to use their supposed kid. I don't know if they actually have a kid or not, so I'm saying supposed. If they do, then I will gladly take the fucking, you know, the shame on you, Danny, for that. But fucking, they're trying to use their supposed kid as a guilt trip to get this situation to go away, which is very fucked up in my opinion.
No, yeah, when it comes to and here's it's one of those things where if you have to use a touchy spot, such as a child, or medical information, or you know whatever it is, whenever you have a situation like that, I'm not going to say that you shouldn't talk about you had situations like that. However, what I will say is if you use that situation to garner support and get money from it, that's kind of a scumbag thing to do. Like I'm not going to tell people, hey, my mom's in the hospital right now, give me money. I'm going to tell people, alright, like, pray for my mom, she's in the hospital, or just think of my mom, and that's it. I'm not going to say, feel bad for me, give me money.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, while I do think that there is a sense of community that can be garnered from, hey, I'm tight on money and I can't really pay these medical bills, if you have the spare scratch or whatnot to be able to possibly help, here's a GoFundMe or a fucking fundraiser or whatnot to possibly help out, that's perfectly fine, because, you know, there's extenuating circumstances around that cause such things to happen.
Mm-hmm.
It really depends, though. It, like, really requires you to read the room, because a lot of the time it is just seen as insensitive, but...
Yeah.
Like I said, extenuating circumstances that allow that to happen.
Yeah. But it's like, what I don't get is that this dude is just so focused on the whole, hey, I stole art thing, he's completely ignoring everything else.
Yes. Like, it wasn't only the fucking, the art theft that you called him out for, it was like a bunch of other stuff too, like, abuse, I believe it was. Let me go back to your post.
Yes, sexual harassment. He would send, like, cum jar pictures to people, apparently.
Sorry, what?
Yeah. It's like I haven't seen the evidence myself. My other form of contact has told me about it, and there's some other stuff out there. I haven't been able to find all of it, I'm sure I'd be able to dig some up if I actually took some time to actually look for it, but I can't be bothered at this point. But it's just so...
According to...
stupid.
Go ahead.
No, you can go ahead. I was just saying it's so fucking stupid.
Yeah, according to another person who is partially involved from what I understand, they quote retweeted Lumi's post and said something along the lines of, this is verbatim by the way, oh, so that stuff you're talking about, the inappropriate flirting and this and sending people cum jar PNGs.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, like Lumi was right, it was cum jar stuff.
Fucking icky.
I didn't know we were dealing with a classic brony here.
It's like, this dude has such delusions of grandeur. I haven't seen anything like it in person. It's like, are we sure this dude... Are we sure this dude isn't like a 16-year-old neckbeard?
I would not be surprised. It is the internet in 2023.
I mean, I don't think kids could be neckbeard. I think they're just kids, stupid. And all kids, before they turn 18, they're just stupid. No offense to kids, but
I mean,
they're adults, they don't make adult choices. So,
I mean, also men in general, but you know, you can agree with that, right, Danny?
Mike, please. Yeah, I agree with that. Like, fucking, as a former teenager, I know how that shit can be, and people are willing to fucking take shit at face value, believe that they're cool because they're using fucking slang from Reddit or 4chan and all that stuff, and like the general quote-unquote memes from those sectors of the internet. It's just fucking really stupid. And yes, they're fucking just stupid right now, but those people also grow up to be the incels and neckbeards. So fucking both of you are right, but at a certain point is when it falls off.
Yeah. It's like maybe he just wasn't hugged enough as a kid. I don't know.
I think that this behavior, it sounds very, I don't know, psychopathic is the right word. Like, when people lie a lot, and I'm not talking about lying, there's different kinds of lying in life. There's like lying to protect, and then there's lying like this, where you literally just live a lie. Like, I totally believe that this person actually believes that he has connections to actual big people, and that he actually I do believe this, because there are people that are delusional enough to have these beliefs, and part of me is going to believe that this individual believes all of these things that he's saying. But, I don't know if it's psychopathic or what, but it seems like with people like this, there is a form of, I don't know if satisfaction is the right word, but people do feel satisfied eating people.
Yeah.
It does feel like that's what it's really person.
No, it's just like, it's something else. Oh yeah, just a general of like small agencies or small groups in general, because you know it's extremely risky, especially if contracts are involved. Just never sign anything unless you have a legal representative with you to look it over, because anything can be made into a contract. You can get a napkin with your signature on it, bring it in to get officiated, or more malicious people will scan that signature and manipulate it and put it on anything and everything, and you will be in debt. So who knows, maybe it's just trying to get a bunch of signatures, maybe it's a money laundering scheme, I don't know. But why he is trying to get all these people and convince them that they're gonna be, you know, a huge success, I don't know. It's like, I don't know how many of them potentially signed something.
Did he actually have contracts for people to sign?
From what I seen in one of the announcement channels, some person named Layla, which is, as far as I believe, is the Layla that is a minor, putting herself in not safe for work situations, lying about her age and all that, said that made an announcement saying that she was renewing her contract. And I'm like, 1, that's a child. 2, gross. 3, minors can't sign contracts like that.
Yes. It's a requirement in, I believe, almost every state that you must be 18 or older to sign contracts.
I mean, some jobs
Legally
require
binding
you
ones.
to. Like, there are some jobs you can get as a teenager that have, like, work contracts. That's a little bit different.
Yeah, but I think that's also tied into, like, the work license that you have to get when you're a minor.
Yeah. A little longer time.
It's like, I don't know if this person is still involved. She wasn't in either of the servers when I joined, but she was in there for an extended period of time. Which, like, what the hell did she do in there since she, you know, was lying about her age for so long? Because they're not shy with not safe for work content
that
in
we
there.
do not have information about. Yeah, like that's a whole nother can of worms that we do not have information about to really go in depth on a conversation with.
Yeah, it's just shit that I seen from when I was quick looking over the server. There was some other weird ass shit in there too. Like some of those people I don't think should have access to the internet, but that's just me.
What, children or people?
Like, I don't know the entire context of this situation, but it was talking about age of consent in another country. And I'm like...
Yeah, I remember seeing that stuff. You sent me some screenshots about that.
Wait, this person was?
No, it's one of the quote-unquote talents in this agency.
Oh.
Something about the age of consent in the Philippines is either like 12 or 16. And I'm like, okay, please shut the fuck up.
Just for context, we don't actually know what the answer to that question is. Don't take that as fact.
It's like I was
Please
told
don't take
by...
that as fact or take this out of context. Please do not. Like, normally we joke about not taking stuff out of context, but this is a genuine request. Do not take that out of context. That is extremely vilifying.
Because it's like, who just has conversations about that? And it's like, is this... Like, yes, I get laws are different in places, but we live in the United States. 18... My dude, please. I don't know where these people
live. Okay. There's just certain things in general. I don't know if people didn't get lessons talking on the internet. There's a few things that you don't talk about. One, you don't talk about certain materials that go into making explosives. Police at your door. You don't talk about the age of consent because that shouldn't matter.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's just certain things that you don't bring up because they shouldn't matter. And if they matter to you, I'm looking at you and wondering why they matter to you.
It's just one of those things. It just... That entire situation is a mess, and it'll probably only devolve, and hopefully no one gets stuck in a messy contract that they can't break. But yeah, that's that for now until I get any major updates, because unless there's major updates, I really don't give a shit.
Yeah,
I will watch this man like a vulture watching a dying animal, but it probably won't say anything unless it's urgent.
Yeah. I think they are so irrelevant that it really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I think unfortunately, you're gonna have to let some people just like environment, and like if people aren't doing their due diligence with this person, I think you will unfortunately send him again. Whether or not you choose to get involved is like up to you. I personally wouldn't, but this is one of those things where it's just like you kind of just have to sit and.
Yeah, it's like the only reason why I got involved is because a friend got roped into it. Because I knew about him before. I really didn't care. But friend got involved and I'm like, gonna look into this man some more.
I only got involved because I saw Lumi make a vague tweet and I was like, what the fuck's going on?
I mean, hey, baby's first and hopefully only call-out post.
Hopefully.
But
I believe you got a few more under the belt somewhere.
I mean, hey, Zoe gave me her approval and said yes, burn him.
Hell yeah.
That was great.
You know it's a good call-out post when Zoe agrees to it.
Yeah. Well, you can move on from, you know, shitty people to just stupid people. So, Danny, question for you. How common do you think misandry is in the VTuber community?
Fuck, I don't know. I really don't know. Because, like, I am personally not a VTuber. I hope to be a streamer at one point or another, but I don't watch VTubers. I don't get caught up or really read or perceive the drama until the one that we just went over. And of course there are some things in the past that you told me about, the little bit that you knew about it and all that stuff, but like that's very small stuff compared to what you're asking me now. I really just don't know.
Take a guess.
I would assume it's kind of a problem, right?
Oh yeah, the man hating is very common.
If I may,
go ahead.
We're talking about certain somebody that I talked about already, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I had this thought while I was streaming, and I just never ended up bringing it up. But I talked about how the VTuber community is a beautiful and horrifying kind of just like tapestry of different communities coming together, and I realized one of the communities I didn't actually talk about that makes sense is there is just a group of mean and angry women. I don't know if it's like evil feminists, like bad feminists.
Evil feminists.
Evil. All feminists are evil. What are you talking about?
I don't know.
I believe the specific term you're looking for, Akko, is radical feminists.
The classy feminists my mom was all right, but
yeah, I believe you're looking for like the term radical feminists.
Yes, I think new age may be a better term, but
yeah.
The amount of hatred that you can see on a daily basis in the VTuber sphere that comes from female VTubers towards men is actually kind of crazy, and I don't know where it comes from. Well, again, I don't really know where it comes from, but I have to assume there are just shadow pockets of communities of people that have always kind of had this mentality, and then they step into a space where it is, for the most part, a female dominant space of people with men that are doing decent, and they get a little bit of pushback or there's a little bit of flack that comes their way, and then if they don't get what they want, they're just like, oh, it's just a man telling me that I suck, and it's just like, no, there's actually legitimate criticism, then you're just acting like an idiot.
Just
yes. While I agree with you mostly, I will say there's probably also the caveat that there probably are men who are being the bad eggs of the community doing that.
There are.
Oh yeah.
The last guy that we just talked about was.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like
there are carve-outs for bad guys in the VTuber sphere.
I mean, like, here's a very popular example that, Akko, I don't know if you've talked about it on your streams when this happened, but the chick who basically did a yandere roleplay video for her call-out post.
I don't think I've heard of that.
I remember you mentioning that, but I never looked into it.
Oh
do
my
not think I've heard of that
fucking
one.
god. Dude, so many people just said, oh, don't worry. I saved this for you when she deleted it.
That's
It
fucking fantastic.
it was a beautiful disaster. Like, I forgot what the entire context was, but basically, she was just trying to say that she was being sent stuff that made her uncomfortable or whatever, but it's like dude didn't send nudes or anything. Dude didn't send anything that wasn't like, you know, being initiated on both sides, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know why she decided, you know what, yandere roleplay video, this is my moment, this is it. And everyone instantaneously clowned on her.
What was the dude doing that was being considered uncomfortable?
Fucking, I don't remember. I will probably link it, one of the YouTube videos that were made on it. But, like,
Okay.
dude proved that he didn't do shit wrong. He put out the proper receipts. He put out everything. And once
Oh
she
shit, is this one of those
it,
fucking Quite 2.0s?
yeah, basically.
Holy shit.
Oh gosh.
That whole Quite thing is a whole nother can of worms. We're not gonna get into that.
No, for the sake of the guy, for Quite, we probably
Yeah.
let it be dead.
We stand.
But no.
Well, I don't know about we, but I personally stand with Quite. He had all of the evidence. Debunk
Yeah,
everything.
No, I think that he was wrongfully thrown in the crosshairs of something by somebody that just wanted to seek clout. And that's the thing that's kind of that's the thing that I've kind of noticed with a lot of these, especially with the person I covered tonight. A lot of this is people that are very clout hungry, and I think it's very interesting to note that all clout, depending on your morality, is good clout. If you don't care, it doesn't matter. Just do it anyway. And some people just don't care. The person that I covered tonight, I can't tell if that is what they were thinking, or they just are too brain dead to realize that what they did is going to cause people to be upset at them. It just blew my mind. Do you want to talk about it, or?
Yeah, we could do a little talking about it.
Okay.
So it's like, I get the whole, like, you know, it's hard to try to plan collabs with people. It's like time zones alone, it makes it nearly impossible. I swear to God, like, what the fuck. But, like, you know, I've been ghosted when I, you know, reached out to people. They were like, oh yeah, hell yeah, let's do this. And then they go do something else or never get back to me or anything. But it's, you know, one of those things. They get busy, something else comes up, or they got an opportunity to, you know, collab with someone that is bigger in content size than I am. I get that bag. I don't care. It's a common occurrence. Friendships are fickle, especially in this community. Because some people will talk to you every day, fall off the face of the earth, and then come back sometimes. But, you know, you just kind of... Yes. Tyler's done that before. A lot.
Yes. I believe I've actually done it to you and Ro before.
Yes, you have. But it's like, see, we're still friends and all that.
Yes.
But you can't take it personally, because the moment you take it personally, it's going to cause toxicity in that friendship. It's gonna fall apart. There's no repairing it.
I think the thing that's important to note is, I have friends, personally, and sometimes I have to let them know, it's like, listen, I try to talk to as many people as possible, and this is not me bragging. In fact, sometimes it is a burden. Literally, certain amount of people will message me every single day, and I have to choose who I respond to, how I respond to, and who I give my time to. There are certain people that I will give more time to than others because I already have established trust built with them. I know that I can, like, be more chill with them, and that's just how it is. I can't get to everybody all at once, and that's just how it is. But when it comes to this person, they were kind of, it really struck me as they were really trying to call out their friends, which really like made me feel bad for their friends. Because on one hand,
Honestly.
they're coming out and saying, "Oh, I have no friends," or "I do have friends, but my friends are never there for me. They always do stuff when I'm not around, or they never ask me to do stuff." And then like people are coming in their comments saying, "Oh, we'll be your friend," or "Here's how you can you should seek actual value in friends." And then she's like, "I'm not actually looking for friends, guys. Come on, read the room here. I'm actually just trying to complain about the fact that my friends are never there for me." And I'm just sitting here thinking, man, you're a real dick to your friends.
Well, and here, Danny, I will send you the thread so you can actually know what the fuck's going on. And also then you can go through her profile and get you know, a very good picture on what she's like overall. Because like
Fun.
oh yes, very fun. But it's like, you know, the predicament that she puts herself in is like it's hard to already make good friends in the VTuber community. Makes it harder when you're trying to make friends and do collabs with people who are not on the lewd side of things. You put yourself in a certain circle when you are a lewd tuber or, you know, posting your lewds on your Twitter page. Some people don't want that, you know, involved in their business because VTubing for some people is a business that they work from or something that they want potentially to be a business.
I get that.
Yeah, I will also say, like, along those lines, you know, there is already a fence that I have to put up because of that. Like, I have told people, I will, if you draw specific art of me, I may tell you in private, hey, that's cool, if I like it, but I will never publicly acknowledge it. And the reason why is, and this is a little bit more towards the business professional side of things. You have to be very careful when it comes to lewd things or pornography or anything down that vein.
Mm-hmm.
Reason being, card companies and just companies in general do not work with the adult industry, period. Because there are unspoken rules about how the world is, the majority of the world is not into that. And because that is the case, if you try to enter that sphere, you are entering it almost alone. And you have to navigate it alone pretty
Mm-hmm.
much all the time. And so I get it. It is kind of lonely to be in that world, but you chose it. And if that's the world you're going to be in, you're just going to have to deal with it.
Yeah. And it's like,
But
oh, go ahead.
what I find extremely unfortunate is like this thread that Lumi sent me, this big ass fucking post. They do raise a couple of oh they do raise a couple good points.
They
Like
do.
specifically this one. Friendship is a two-way street, requires both parties to work towards that. Like that's a very good point, and it is true.
Mm-hmm.
Um, there's also another one here. You can't comment or DM me asking me if we can be friends. That puts me in a really awkward position. And you cannot DM or comment asking if I like new friends. That's just incredibly rude and assumptive. That's another really good point. And the last one that I saw was this parasocial nature has me second guessing even coming back as being as polite and nice as I have been. People don't understand that the age old adage of actions have consequences is fucking real. They don't fucking understand that. And while these are good points, that does not negate how fucking idiotic they were being by practically throwing their friends under the bus and complaining about them.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I don't even think that they noticed that. That like,
Mm-hmm.
wait a second, you're just calling all your friends assholes, and then you're also saying, "Oh, I'm not looking for new friends. I'd still like to keep my old ones, and my old ones are fine." Yeah, but you just
Yeah.
said that they all suck.
Yeah, exactly. Like how are your supposed friends going to react to that information knowing that you with hold on, how big is their follower base?
You can't
With a
count Twitter users.
fairly fucking large
You
follower
can't
base,
count Twitter
how
users because their actual streaming, they have only like a 1.6 on Twitch. Not really.
okay.
Well, Twitter is very inflated when it comes to followers, in my opinion.
Okay, well, on Twitch then, a rather good startup following, right? How are your friends going to react to you telling that kind of sizable amount of people that they suck?
Yeah. It's like, you know, there's venting, but then there's throwing people under the fucking bus.
Yes, there's a very big difference between the two.
And then also saying, oh, but I'm not looking for people to replace these people. I still like to keep these people that I supposedly hate, but you guys can just listen to me rant and F off if you don't agree with me. That's literally what it is listen to me rant, agree with me, and give me ass pats. And then go away because
That's about it.
I don't want you to sit around me too much.
Thank you for the read, Doxy. Welcome.
Hi, Doxy. How you doing? You didn't miss out today. Today I'm just chilling in FF14 and talking about drama. You know, I don't talk about drama often, but you know, it's some interesting shit.
Got in the mood.
Oh yeah, it's just something. But it's like, going back to, you know, I get not wanting to answer every single DM, not wanting to put yourself out there to try to make more friends. But like, Danny also sent you some replies that were on that thread and then what she said back. You don't have to sound like a pretentious bitch when you answer somebody.
Oh no, definitely not. Like if this was from a place of humility and just wanting to actually get people around you, that'd be a different story. This is not from a place of humility. This person thinks that that their farts smell good and that you should worship them, and is often the case with people like this that I see on Twitter. Most of them are lewd. I don't know. That's not saying anything about lewd people. If you want to do it, as whatever. But most of them I see are like that, and most of them do have their own head up their ass, and they like to act like if you don't worship their opinion, that you are a horrible person or a woman hater. Supposedly.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about because for quite a few years I was technically a niche internet micro celebrity in the Final Fantasy community, and I was deep into that side of it. And the amount of like horrendous takes that I saw from people who were basically parroting what you were just talking about, saying all the certain stuff and like how if no one agrees with them they're bad and all that stuff. It is so prevalent, and it's mostly the big lewd accounts that do that. It's mainly only them.
I have to wonder why it's the lewd people. I really do. Because again, I don't think all of them are like that. I'm sure some of them. I don't know how you can be humble when you are selling pictures of your body on the internet. But I have to imagine that not all of them are like that. It's just why do they imagine because they do sell pictures of themselves on the internet that they are the best thing in the world? All right, I got nothing against that, but you sell pictures of yourself for men or women to enjoy. Like it's not like end all be all best job in the world there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I think it's
can be very demoralizing for some people.
Yeah, and it's like, Doxy, no, I'm not sick anymore, thank God. But it's like, okay, we are now reaching the age of OnlyFans regret and bullying.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, these poor kids.
I believe there was a full-on news story. I believe it was like a month or so ago that it was when I saw it. It could be older than that, but there was a news story about this kid who was getting relentlessly bullied because his mother did OnlyFans.
And it's like, it's just like, you know, I know, things like that are quick, easy money, but you gotta think of down the road.
Oh, yeah, that is another thing, and like when it comes to VTube, like if you're gonna do that in the VTubing, I'm gonna say you probably have a tiny bit of an easier time because you're not actually showing your real body. But for the most part, if you decide to show content, again, I don't care. It's your body, your rules. You decide what you want to do. But if you're showing that online, the internet is forever. I know a lot of people want to think, and I am a firm believer that this is not the case. A lot of people want to think that if you put something on the internet, you can just take it down. And if it's not taken down, you can ask Google to take it down for you. That's not the case. There is going to be websites, there's going to be people that will save things because the internet is forever. Do not put things on the internet. Do not sell your body on the internet unless you are prepared for it to be there forever. Period.
Yes. I think I think a good example of this would be there's a YouTuber, Justin Wang. He goes over a bunch of really old forum stories. And a lot of the times when he reaches the end of his research and runs out of evidence and screenshots, videos, whatnot for the topic he's talking about, he puts it to the community. And usually like a week, 2 weeks, sometimes a month later, there's more information, more screenshots, more videos, whatever that comes up about that topic, and he usually covers it. And he's like, yeah, that is, as you said, there's usually something is on the internet forever that can be a testament to that because someone somewhere has that information and evidence.
Yeah. People are scary, man.
Yeah. Yeah, people will that is why I'm some people like joke around throwing like armpits or feet on the internet. Nope, never gonna do that. Never gonna do that. I've made a joke about a face reveal at 20 million subs, partially because I don't think it'll happen. But if it does happen, by the time I reach 20 million subs, if for whatever reason people don't like me after that, I guess I'll be okay. I don't know.
I mean, it's just
at
like
that point, 20 million. You have the money to back it up at that point.
Yeah, dream. 20 million subs is dream levels of money. I think I'll be just fine.
Yeah, but also don't forget what happened to Dream.
They chased his ass off the internet.
Well,
They chased his ass off the internet.
Exactly. Once I hit that point, I don't care. I'll do it for fun without the need of money.
Yeah.
Man, but going back to posting yourself on the internet, what's up with people saying, well, posting a bunch of lewd shit and then saying, ew, men are so gross. They keep posting lewd comments underneath my shit. It'll stop objectifying me.
Yeah.
Alright, I love this talking point. I love this talking point so much. Louie has brought it up to me a lot of times, and she knows how much I love this talking point. Why the fuck are you going to sexualize yourself if you don't want other people to see you that fucking way? It makes no fucking sense. Shut the fuck up, sit down, and deal with it.
Sexual freedom, bro. Lay off of sexual freedom.
I mean, sexual freedom is all fine and good, but like, expect the comments, man.
Like
no,
you are actively.
Give me any comments. It's not cool, bro.
Wait,
no. Be able to dress skimpy and not get any comments.
No, you can comment. You just need to pay $10 first.
Yeah. Like, you are actively putting yourself on this pedestal to be sexualized. You can't immediately turn around and complain about being actively sexualized. It makes no fucking sense. It is so contradictory of itself. And if you didn't want to be viewed this way, you shouldn't have done it in the fucking first place. I know that sounds like I'm victim blaming, but it is the unfortunate fucking truth.
I've always kind of seen it as like buying meat from the market.
Yeah.
When you want the best meat. And I'm not saying that people that do this are like animals or anything. I'm just saying that you are putting yourself, if you are doing that on the internet, you are making a product to be bought and sold. At that point, you have kind of sold some of your dignity so that you can make easy money, and you really don't have the room to complain because you yourself have basically become a product, and products have less say and less control.
Is it victim blaming if they did it to themselves? No, it is not.
It's called self-inflicted harm.
And also, technically, because they put themselves out there, it's consent.
Yeah, at that point. And Rose.
Can I get up?
Yeah, Rose said something pretty funny. Quote, "You can only objectify me when I say you can."
Ro didn't say that, my friend Kat did.
Not Rose.
Rose. I thought you said Ro and be like, that's not
Rose.
not him.
No, Rose. I don't know how to say their full name, so I'm just going with the last part, Rose.
You could just call her Kat.
Okay. Is that okay? Can I call you Kat in chat? If you are still here.
She's my mod on Twitch and Discord.
There you go.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, thanks for reminding me.
All right, good to know. Thank you.
Discord applications that I put out on streams too.
You have to apply to get into your Discord?
No, just for modding. Because I need a mod or two. And I just people that I'm gonna review.
I'm fine with being called Cat, Rose, Raspberry, whichever you like. But I'm pretty usually called Cat. All right, I'll call you Raspberry because I think that's fun.
The rare name.
I'm talking to chat. I'm sorry.
You're all good. But it's just like it's like I don't even know if it's hypocrisy, but just not even double standards. I don't even know what to categorize this. But it's just like
technically, yes, it is double standards.
It's stupidity.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I think it's a self-awareness issue. Because the generation that is going around right now really wants to believe that they can do whatever they want and there should be no repercussions from it, not knowing that that's not how the internet works. The internet is very cruel. Like, have people not read history about how the Wild West was? The internet is the Wild West. Everybody should be carrying around a firearm because somebody could get shot at any moment, and you need to be careful.
A lot of these people doing this obviously weren't around when Live Leak was up.
Yeah.
Live Leak, holy fuck. Like that, ooh, I mean, fucking, let's be honest, some parts of TikTok replaced Live Leak.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, hell, did you hear about, that stupid fucking NPC trend that was going on? One of the chicks that were like
so close to doing that.
Do it.
You should have. You should do that as a full stream just to be funny.
It's dead now.
Unfortunate.
A big streamer killed it. I think it was Aiden Ross that killed it.
Ew, gross.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
But I mean, VTubers...
Everything that man touches turns to dust.
VTubers do make good NPCs, though.
Because we're literally cartoons. So it'd be perfect. The neckbeards would love it.
With children's cartoons.
But it's like on one of the super popular NPC TikTok chicks, she was using it to promote her OnlyFans.
Oh, I know this one.
And she got pissed off because she found out that, you know, people can leak her nudes on the internet. She was pissed about it.
I don't think she knew of the screenshot function that only doesn't work in bank apps.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's like NFTs. I'll just right-click to save it to my computer.
Exactly. Like, fucking people need to remember that screenshotting exists, and if OnlyFans were to implement a function to where it didn't allow the screenshot function to work, people always forget. On PC, there is something, a nice little ditty that I used a lot when I was taking Final Fantasy screenshots called the snipping tool.
Yeah, snipping tool is amazing.
Beautiful
about
thing.
the F12 button.
Yes. Oh man, just.
She's like, I'm gonna sue all of you if I find you, and it's just like, you will never find these people because these people are anonymous. Damn.
Not only that, but people who usually do that are under like 17 different accounts, so good luck finding the right one.
Or use Bitcoin to do their purchases.
Yep.
It's in the blockchain.
Check
I mean,
blockchain.
hell, most of these people who do that aren't even in the U.S.
That's true too, and outside of like that's the thing that some people don't understand is outside the U.S. when it comes to copyright, there is very little copyright, especially in countries like China. They don't care about your copyright. If it's somebody in China, guess what? You'll never find them.
Yep.
Even if you were, yeah, even if you were on like the very, very minuscule chance able to find them, good luck doing anything because like with how the political, this is gonna get very slightly political for a second, but the political climate between us and China is very stringent, so good luck doing anything.
I mean, hell, right now, the most important thing that people should be focusing on right now, besides the sham war in Ukraine, is the BRICS. Because
this is the first time I'm hearing about this. I'm curious.
Okay, BRICS is, what is it? Brazil, India. No, not India. Fucking, let me look this shit up. I forgot what countries exactly. Let's see. BRICS nations. Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. They put out their new currency that is supposed to be superseding the American dollar.
Yeah, a lot of people want to.
One BRICS coin is to get one BRICS thing. I know they're doing it under South Africa. Is going to take 44 US dollars. Yeah, they put it out officially a couple weeks ago. It takes about 5 to 15 years for a currency to really start ramping up, but if it does supersede the American dollar, we are fucked.
We're kind of already fucked.
Yeah, it's still gold backed.
Monetarily wise, yeah, we're kind of fucked already.
Yeah.
Like, I would not be surprised if at some point, just like in the Cyberpunk universe, we eventually just completely switch over to digital currency. I mean, we're already halfway there.
They're already trying to do that.
Yep.
Yeah, like I said, we're already halfway there. But like, I wouldn't be surprised if everything just becomes digital money.
Do you know what FedNow is?
I believe I've heard of it, but I'm a little bit fuzzy on what I remember from hearing about it.
So FedNow is a instance-to-instance bank transferring tool by the government that allows you to transfer money from one bank to another, basically without payment processors. It's basically the government's payment processor.
Yeah, and it's like FedNow. Every single purchase that you make, no matter where it's from, even if it's person to person, it does go through the federal government first. So even if it's like a personal purchase between one person and another, they will tax you.
Yes, I remember now. Yeah, that was one of the big things that made me go like, what the fuck? What is this? Government-controlled currency like that is never ended well.
It's just a whole. To be fair, China, Russia, and India agreeing not to use the dollar is kind of a big deal. Yeah, it is a very big deal that nobody's talking about because, you know, we got to be worried about what kind of ice cream the president is eating today.
I mean, part of the reason why it's not that big of a concern is we think we're fighting against them, and I don't know.
I don't think it's that. I think
I hate the politics thing, and I think the war is stupid, and people should stop doing it. But
I mean, they need to be focused on what the hell happened in Hawaii instead of sending a few billion more over to Ukraine, because what they're giving $400 to each family, 700 to each family, yeah, per person, which is stupid. And then BlackRock is buying a bunch of land that isn't already owned by who was it? Jeff Bezos and Oprah.
That's what brings up a funny point here. I can't worry about the international economics that I gotta worry about silly prison mugshot.
It's like, I swear, did they put the camera a little too far above Trump so it looks like he's struggling for his life to make eye contact or something?
He's also kind of a short fucking dude.
He is a short man, but you know, they have the ability to adjust the height of the camera.
Yeah. Why are Americans struggling to pay rent when we are shipping boatloads of money elsewhere?
I know.
Hey, I don't know, man. Like, it is 12:45. I need to get to bed so I can stream tomorrow morning.
Okay, have a good sleep and thanks for joining. I love our conversations, and we need to co-stream some more.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna try and do it tomorrow, yeah?
Yeah, me, you, and Pako doing Sea of Thieves and praying that Tyler doesn't somehow track us down because he's a PvP monster.
Let's hope that Paco's able to do it. Hopefully so. We'll see.
I hope so. And if
we can talk more, otherwise we could try and find one or two people from our audiences to bring along.
I was about to say I'm not a streamer, but I could join you guys if you want a fourth. I could probably throw up a stream on my end on Twitch.
Yeah, we'll find ways to fill up the boats so that it's an actual challenge for people to hunt us down. But anyway, I'll talk to you guys later.
Okay, so I'll talk to you later.
Thank you for joining.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Yeah, you can join if you want.
There they go.
See, that was a fun talk.
Ooh. Yeah, who's hopping in?
Let's see. Ernest Toot. Who are Tempt, are you in my Discord? Tempt. Is words. I can throw my hello. I am grinding tomestones for the Final Fantasy Mock Tome event. I will throw in my Discord link in a second. And you missed out on the drama talk. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. Drama talks are fun.
Yeah, we were going over a couple of talking points with a person that was called out like the other day by Lumi. You can rewatch the VOD if you want to catch like the first hour and a half of that. There's also a call out post on Lumi's Twitter that you can go check out at twitter.com/luminouscove.
Man, you're just my walking advertisement.
Yes, I gotta do something to earn my keep here.
Fair enough.
You offered me a place and I'm making the most of it.
Yes, and I'm telling you, you would be a fucking riot if you actually start actively streaming.
Can AI join the Discord too? No,
yes,
AI is not allowed.
You're not allowed. Get the fuck out of here.
We do not allow AI. I'm sorry. You gotta go.
You, Danny.
You're gone.
Fuck you, Danny. I'm kicking you out. Banning you now. Bye, Danny.
Oh shit, no, I was an AI this whole time. I'm actually just a voice recognition ChatGPT thing.
Oh god.
I'm like that Skyrim mod where you use your mic to talk to them and they respond after like 2 fucking hours.
Dude, just I want to mess with that mod so much, but that also requires fucking, you know, re-downloading Skyrim.
Well, not only that, it requires you to do some fuck shit with some weird mods as well. Because if I recall, it requires a script mod that activates your microphone, which I believe is not really fully fucking trusted yet.
Yeah, I think it's that,
it's
and
like
also...
it was like the early days of HDD physics.
Yeah.
When that wasn't really trusted because it did some funky shit with the engine until people vetted it and all that stuff. So I wouldn't exactly trust the whole AI NPC mod until it gets fully vetted.
Yeah, I think it's that, and I'm not 100% sure, but I think you might need to purchase ChatGPT as well, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah. And there's a whole other fucking mod thing for that you have to. It's a whole bunch of bull. As someone who is like very, very the Skyrim, Fallout modding communities and all of that whole fucking scene, it is a lot of work. And if you don't know what you're doing, you are going to either break your game or break your computer in the process.
Somehow get hacked, doxed, and just explode. I don't know.
Yeah, pretty much.
Let's see.
Not ChatGPT, but OpenAI.
Yeah, that one. I forgot.
You were gonna bring someone in, I think.
Yes.
Temp, I think it was.
Yes. Fucking streamer mode. Shit. Let me disable that right quick. Oh, there they are. I will give them the stream guest role, and you can pop into voice chat if you would like. Okay. If you want, do you want to join me for Tome Running? If so, where would you like to meet? Like, what server are you on and stuff? Is getting some guppies for I'm a fucking dumb shit. Oh my god. I forgot to put I forgot to enable collectibles. I can't ethereal reduct these things. I am such a stupid bitch. I did this last time.
Fucking job.
Shut the fuck up.
Fish equals smart, yeah.
You know what? I'm not paid to think, I'm paid to be entertaining.
You're getting paid?
Sometimes.
It reminds me of that one meme. I don't know what the show is. I don't know what show it's from, but it's like, fucking, you get paid 10, I get paid 5. You get paid 5, I get paid 1. You guys are getting paid?
Oh yeah, wasn't that oh, my sister watched the show a bunch. God damn it, there was like an American and a British version of the show. Shameless? Was it Shameless? I forget. It had the same dude from Shameless in it, if it's not that show.
2013 American comedy film called We're the Millers.
Ah, I haven't seen We're the Millers in such a long time.
Yeah, you gotta love Know Your Meme. That shit's fucking useful.
Yeah. I think the British one had smooth accents. I prefer the British version of, what was that one? Skins. The British version of Skins was my favorite. Oh yeah, Danny, look at the rising mount. Look how fucking nice this is.
Phoenix.
And you're not even on the bird. You are the bird.
That's pretty cool.
You can
I'll
mod
stick
it
to my
be
normal Phoenix though, cause Suzaku.
You can, well, can you mod it to have the funny little maid outfit that Suzaku has?
Probably.
I know you miss this game because wives.
Yeah, specifically Suzaku.
Specifically Suzaku.
Yeah, as I said on Twitter, fucking the second I get back, I'm going on a fucking NPC kissing spree, starting with Vana. So.
You know what? That's fair. Just catch up with the game first. And then you have...
Yeah,
then,
obviously.
Then you can. I'm sure you'll have, like, 2 expansions to go through by the time you get back.
Fucking yeah, because Dawn Trail is dropping at the same time the Xbox port is.
Did they say that it's gonna drop with Dawn Trail?
Yes, they said it's going to drop at 7.0 from what I remember.
I see. Well, that means either get a job and save up for a PC, start selling feet pics to Tyler.
Trying. Sell them to Tyler.
Sell them to Tyler.
I mean, to be fair, I think Tyler said once he starts upgrading, he's just gonna send me his current rig.
No, that's fair. I think beta testing might be starting at 6.5, but not the full release.
Testing was going to be starting sometime later this year, or at the beginning of next year, one of the two.
Yeah, but that means you have to start paying for your subscription again. And buying the entire
game. I mean, not only that,
again.
but yeah, that I was about to say.
Gonna be peeled.
It's a good thing that fucking you buy one expansion and gives you all of the previous ones for free.
Yeah, which is nice. And usually when they release it on a new console, or, you know, around the time of a new expansion, there's a big sale going on.
Yeah.
Open till full release is Dawn Trail, but open beta begins with 6.5. Okay.
Alright, but really quick, I will be right back. I need to use the bathroom and get some water.
Don't threaten me. That was a lot of fun topics we talked about earlier, because man, I know VTuber drama can get old quickly, but I never talk about it. And also, like, you know, art theft isn't cool. Like, you would think in the year of 2023 people would know not to steal art, but you know, hardly surprising, honestly. I'm gonna harass my retainers and go into another raid. You sold anything lately? Oh, hell yeah. I need to see if the Tiny Crown market is still in the garbage or non-existent. How's everybody doing tonight? Tiny. The sucker bought my expensive ass Tiny Crowns. I'm gonna have to put.
Nice.
Don't you love
Tiny Crowns?
scalping?
Is that an actual headpiece?
No, it's for culinarian.
Okay.
Don't you love price gouging?
Absolutely.
Yeah, like a. I need to see how much this necromancer is going for, because I've been keeping her in my back pocket for so long. Because, you know, who wants to willingly run Hero's Gauntlet? Hell, no one wanted to run Hero's Gauntlet when, like, shortly after it came out, because everyone was grinding it for all the gear.
Hero's Gauntlet is pretty fun. The only thing that's kind of stupid is that fucking the part where all of the fucking white mages are fucking holying.
Oh yeah, fucking holy spam.
I mean, we get a taste of our own fucking medicine, but it's still kind of fucking stupid.
Ooh. How much is the answers? Or, woo, money. I might go.
Speaking of Sea of Thieves, by the way, we do need to get Ro and Tyler, scoop them up out of their fucking respective bullshit and fucking take them on the next tall tale for Monkey Island.
Yes, because that. Oh yeah, that came out yesterday. I mean, we could do Sea of Thieves tomorrow or Sunday. Well, tomorrow afternoon or Sunday evening.
Well, you already have a stream of Sea of Thieves tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, I'm saying afternoon because stream wouldn't be till about 8 p.m.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'll harass Tyler
if I'm
later.
up in time.
Well, then we'll just do it without you. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Wouldn't do
Fuck
it without you.
Me. Two things have an update. What's updated? Why does Prime Video have 2 updates?
Oh shit, I need to repair. Repair. Man, the power of Omnicrafter.
There's too many games. There's too many games coming right now. Fucking, I got Starfield in another 4 fucking days. There's Assassin's Creed Mirage coming out. The DLC for Cyberpunk drops at the end of this month, at the 25th specifically. Fucking Modern Warfare 3 drops mid-November. It's just fucking goddamn too many things to fucking worry about. Not enough money to actually do anything about it.
Yeah. Yeah, we did.
Not
all
only
of the
that, but
Pirates of the
fucking Baldur's
Caribbean
Gate.
one. Yeah, Baldur's
we
Gate
did.
coming out.
Not only that, but fucking Baldur's Gate. I'm fucking sad that it's not gonna be crossplay, but I understand.
Yeah. Hey, you should do the
goes
Tall
that
Tale
idea.
for Monkey Island. It's really fun. It's a lot of fun, honestly. I'm excited for
Not only
Liza
that, doesn't
P.
Liza P come out this month too?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, doesn't it? Hold on, let me check the date on that. Because, like, you don't... I believe you already pre-ordered it, but I was gonna say, you have fucking PC Game Pass, you don't have to buy it.
Mm-hmm.
It comes out on the 18th. 2 weeks.
Too many things, and we still gotta finish Bloodborne.
That too. I'm pretty sure we can knock out the rest of Bloodborne before the 18th.
Yeah, well, it's like I'm not in a rush. I'll eventually play it. More Bloodborne probably Sunday.
Yes. And for those who are watching and have been asking me if I'm streaming as well, I will most likely be streaming Starfield starting on the 6th. So if you guys want to check that out, twitch.tv/mythcoins. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure.
Yes, Sea of Thieves is tomorrow night.
Prove to me life's resolve.
Man, don't you gotta love when you have 3 dancers in your party?
Absolutely. Also, thank you, Doxy. And yes, fucking crossplay is hard. Sony is 100% a developer bully, but like it's not that they bullied crossplay not being a thing. I just think Larian doesn't really know how to do it because none of the Larian games platform. Divinity wasn't cross-platform. Some of their other games were never cross-platform, but then again, that was way before cross-platform was a thing, some of their older games. But Divinity Original Sin and Original Sin 2 weren't cross-play because I guess they just didn't know how to do it, and Baldur's Gate 3 is not cross-play, but who knows, maybe they might make a patch in the future to make it cross-play if they figure it out. But speaking of Larian Studios, for anyone in any of the chats that watch Critical Role, it has been whispered. And I mean whispered. It is not officially announced, or it might not even be true altogether. It is whispered that Larian Studios might be the decision for the Critical Role video game that might be coming out in the next 5 years.
I know that they were saying that they wanted to work on more Divinity, but they might either do that first or Critical Role. I'm not sure.
For a studio who mainly makes D&D centric games, Larian might be the choice. But there's also the studio that does the Pathfinder video games, so who knows?
Yeah, because Baldur's Gate 3 was in early access for, what, 3-4 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not to mention, you know, the pre-development and all of that stuff, so... I'm saying it might be 5 years, Doxy, because I don't know when it will be announced. I just know that they've been wanting to make a game for a few years now.
Yeah, but also thinking about it because, you know, WotC didn't give Larian any funding. They were doing everything out of their own pockets in what the supporters would give them. Critical Role would probably give them the funding to be able to focus on that full time.
I mean, yeah, with how much fucking money Critical Role fucking makes, they can bankroll Larian.
Well, they still need to get out of their contract with WotC.
I mean, yeah, to be fair, I believe their WotC contract is only 2 years, isn't it? 2 years after release of Baldur's Gate 3? Well, that's how most video game contracts work for studios.
They would have to buy licensing from WotC still, and they might demand that stupidly large cut of revenue.
Are you talking about the Legend of Vox Machina, Doxy? Season 2 was already out.
Yeah, Season 3 did get announced, though.
Yes, Season 3 was announced.
Season 2 is so fucking good.
If I recall, they said they're holding off on, like, doing, like, releasing Season 3 until the WGA strikes have finished.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. I mean,
I know what I'm doing tomorrow, hell yeah.
All I know is that the fucking strike isn't going well for the writers, that's for sure. Because...
yeah, that's unfortunate.
I mean, they're finally seeing that no one cares. No one really cares. Because, you know, most of the writing is god-awful atrocious anyway.
Looking at all of the Netflix shows?
Netflix, that Velma show, Witcher, new Witcher.
Hire new writers.
Hire people that don't hate the franchises you're working on.
Exactly. Speaking of the WGA strikes, though, fucking The Boys Season 3, or Season 4? Season 3 or 4? Which one is it?
4.
Season 4 was announced, and they have officially stated that they're waiting for the strikes to finish before they release that. Like, it's all been filmed, edited, and everything. They're just waiting for the strike to finish.
Yeah, the strikes are gonna finish, and there ain't gonna be shit changed.
More than likely, yeah. I like the landscape of this Alliance raid.
I know, it's so pretty.
Like, I'm not paying too much attention to it because, you know, spoilers, but I'll look down to look at chat and I'll see, like, a little bit of the scenery and it looks really nice.
The land be remade.
Is there just a fence? Yes, that's like half of the fucking dungeons in this game.
I mean, look how pretty just all that is.
These movables wall equals pain. Yeah, why make an invisible wall when you could just make a fence?
Yes. Everything is so pretty.
fucking... I've been playing a lot of Assassin's Creed recently, since it's getting closer to Assassin's Creed Mirage being released. And I've gotta say, some of these games are stupid fucking clunky, bro.
Yeah, you just came to that conclusion?
No, like I feel like I've always known. I just never wanted to fucking acknowledge it at the time because new Assassin's Creed game. But like the mythology series, like Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla, they were really good. They were really polished. Gameplay wise. Then I played Assassin's Creed Unity. It was a bit clunky, but not as clunky as some of the others. Assassin's Creed Syndicate was stupid clunky for some fucking reason, even though it came after Unity and before Origins. Then I played Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered. It felt sort of the same as Syndicate, where it was clunky when it shouldn't have been clunky. And now I'm playing Assassin's Creed Black Flag, and I really haven't experienced much clunk as I have with the other games. But there are still some times where I will get stuck on a climbable object that I shouldn't really be getting stuck on. And that's kind of one of the things I really like about the RPG trilogy was you don't really get stuck on objects as much as you do the older games. And I think that starting with Assassin's Creed 3 through Syndicate was where the clunk really was, because they were changing the controls and how the movement worked. With Assassin's Creed Unity, they mastered it, and then they dialed it back for Syndicate because of how the world was built and the mechanics they wanted to introduce with that one. But 3, 4, Unity, and Syndicate, the controls were changed from you have to hold the trigger and press A to climb to you just hold the trigger to climb and all that shit. When it got back to Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla, they re-added the you have to hold 2 buttons to climb shit, because if you just hold the trigger in the mythology trilogy, you just run. That's it. You just sprint. But when you press A, you actually start climbing stuff. And with the engine changes, like porting everything over and moving on to the new and improved Anvil engine that they're using currently, it allowed for more freedom and all that stuff in how the climbing works. Like, you just climb up fucking sheer walls if you wanted to. Because, fucking a lot of the time during the eras that these games were set, like Origins, you didn't have fucking smooth ass walls. Like, there were definitely climbing spots that weren't, a specifically designated path like it was in the games beforehand. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, ancient Greece, a lot of shit is smooth and you can't climb up a lot of the stuff, so there is, certain ways that it is specifically paths for you to climb up, like, for example, the Parthenon in Athens. You can't climb up the fucking side of it because it's just, smooth fucking marble, but those pillars in the front, you can climb up, because if you've seen any photos of the Parthenon, you know that those gigantic fucking columns in the front of it are, fucking, they're sectioned out. They have the upwards ridges, and then it's sectioned, and then it pops out again for upward ridges and sectioned all the way up. It's really fucking cool. I like the climbing system and all that, and they're dialing it back for Assassin's Creed Mirage because Baghdad is so fucking compact and all of that shit. There are what the community and the developers have colloquially referred to as parkour highways that you can take to get from destination A to destination B, and I think that's really cool. But I would like to see more Assassin's Creed games with the, being able to climb anything and everything that has, that could be realistically fucking climbed and not have to follow a specific preordinated path that just makes no fucking sense half the time.
I don't know much.
They come in 3-foot tall sections. Yes, thank you, Doxy.
I don't know much about the Assassin's Creed games, but I think I know enough just because how much you talk about it.
Yeah, fucking, Assassin's Creed 1 was the very first game I played.
I just remember the what song trailers that Tobuscus did. That's all I know.
Stab soldiers in neck, yes, absolutely. Fucking, however though, while I am a big fan of Assassin's Creed, I will 100% say that Assassin's Creed Rogue is the worst fucking game in the trilogy. That game can go fuck itself. Even after replaying it. Assassin's Creed explained by an idiot, yeah, pretty much. I would love to see Highboy fucking make a gaming channel where he does that, where it's just fucking X game reviewed by an idiot.
I mean, you could do that.
I mean, yeah, I could. But yeah, so, like, I grew up on Assassin's Creed, Splinter Cell, and Ghost Recon, so like those are my top gaming fucking three of the top 5 game series that I have. Of course, you know, there's the Soulsborne series at number 4, and at number 5, this one's kind of a fucking guilty pleasure because, like, even though everyone fucking likes to rag on Bethesda, the Elder Scrolls series is also fucking 5. Because the first Elder Scrolls game I played was Oblivion, then I played Skyrim, so fucking hell.
Man, are you excited for the Oblivion remake?
If it's good, fuck yeah. Soulsborne at number 4? Yes. Simply because, you know, fucking growing up as a kid, as I said, I played Assassin's Creed, Splinter Cell, and Ghost Recon, so like those were the first 3 trilogies or 3 series I was introduced to. So they just kind of cemented their place there. No, we're not talking about Skyblivion. There is, I believe, Bethesda announced a full Oblivion remake. I could be wrong. Lumi knows more about it because she's the one who saw it.
Yes, they did confirm that the Oblivion remake is happening.
Okay. Yeah.
Why is everybody dying
around
around me?
Thing.
Everybody is dead. I am scared. Everybody's dead. You know what? Next... No Morrowind remake.
Skywind and Skyblivion are passion projects by modders. They're a completely different thing from the officially announced Oblivion remake. I really want them to remake Morrowind because some of the stuff in Morrowind was fantastic, like throwing weapons, the armor system was really fucking good, the character building was really fucking good, and then they just fucking dialed it back and took shit out for Oblivion, but the Oblivion armor system and character building was pretty fucking good still. And then you get the Skyrim, and then you get 4 armor pieces, a baseline for character creation and all that stuff, and you're just like on a pretty fucking set path. Like, if we're talking like semantics here, technically Skyrim is the worst Elder Scrolls game because it has so little compared to the precursors.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ocha, for the read. Welcome,
oh shit!
everyone.
Hi, Ocha. How are you doing? Holy shit! Hello. Oh, nice. You managed to reach 1,000. Very good. How was your stream tonight? Oh shit! Thanks for the follow. Oh shit! What's happening? I can't see shit.
Thank you for the follow, Reddish Universe. Everyone, welcome to the stream. The only thing that's going on right now is Lumi is tome farming for an event that goes away in a couple weeks, and I'm mainly just talking about video game stuff. Like, I just got off this little bit of a tangent about Assassin's Creed and Elder Scrolls. Welcome, everyone.
He does the talking while I
Skyrim,
focus.
yes. Yeah, someone's gotta fucking talk.
Yep.
Thank you, Lord Mythos, for the hydrate redeem. Lumi, hydrate.
Man, I just took a drink. I shall drink some more. I gotta drink this shoju. This fish drink alcohol.
Fish drink. Yes. It's the only thing that keeps her sanity sometimes at a stable position. But yes, for those of you who are just joining, I was just talking about how Morrowind had this pretty good character creation system. The armor system was pretty good. The throwing weapons and different weapon types were pretty good. They dialed it back for Oblivion. While the character creation and armor system were pretty good, it was kind of lackluster in the weapons department. And then I talked about how Skyrim, you only have like 4 different fucking armor pieces. The weapons are pretty lackluster. There's a bare bones character customization system and creation system overall about who your character was and who they're going to be and all that shit. And then I went on to say, if we're talking semantics, technically Skyrim is the worst Elder Scrolls game because it has so little compared to the ones that came before it, and that's what we were rated. So hopefully everyone is semi caught up.
Yeah, it's like thinking back, Skyrim definitely was lackluster. It's like a lot of things to explore, yes, but content-wise, there really wasn't a lot. Was it cool the first 6 times I bought the game? Yes. I think I bought...
question mark, Skyrim is the worst Elder Scrolls game, full stop. Yes, thank you, Doxy. Someone gets it.
I can only imagine what Elder Scrolls 6 is gonna be like.
Hopefully, with the technology that they have now, it's going to be fantastic. Hopefully, maybe, please. I've been itching for Elder Scrolls 6 since 2014 when they released the special edition. But fuck me, I guess.
I mean, it's like, I really hope that they release it before Sherry Curry dies. Because
Yeah.
she's the Grammy gamer that likes to play Skyrim a lot. And they put her in Elder Scrolls 6.
That would be absolutely fantastic. If it's all the same to you, I'd rather not. You'd rather not what?
Daggerfall exists.
Oh.
I mean, to be honest, Skyrim is the only Elder Scrolls game that I've played.
Yeah, so why are you piping up?
Because I can,
Jokes
so
aside,
shut the fuck up.
Fucking... Jokes aside, with all of the flaws that Skyrim has compared to the older games, I still fucking love it. I still play it to this day. I still mod it. It's still fun. But look, just give us another fucking game, please.
Yeah. That's not another Fallout game unless it's actually gonna be good. Or like, you know, a remaster of New Vegas.
That's never gonna fucking happen.
Shut up.
Well, technically, actually, it might. Now that Microsoft owns both Bethesda and Obsidian, it might happen.
I mean, for the new Fallout game, if there's gonna be a new one coming out soon, what city do you think it's gonna take place in?
They've already announced Fallout 5.
You know what city do you think it's gonna take place in?
I would honestly like to see New York, Chicago, maybe a city in Texas, Austin, something like that. Just like a whole fucking like 2 or 3 counties of Texas would work really well for a fucking more Western theme than Nevada was.
Oh no. Wanna know would be fucking cool for a
San Luis, yeah.
Anywhere where there's a prominent amount of swamps and bayous.
So Louisiana specifically.
Yes.
New Orleans, somewhere
New
around
Orleans. I would love to see it in New Orleans, because imagine just the fucked up shit you can see in the bayou.
Yeah, they got really creative with 76 and all of the fucking cryptid lore in the Appalachian Mountains and all that stuff. Who knows what they could do for Louisiana, because Louisiana has a ton of fucking cryptid stories as well.
Cryptids, fucking witch doctors, bunch of shit.
Yeah. Imagine rednecks in Fallout 4. I mean, just play the Point Lookout DLC of Fallout 3.
I heard Fallout 76 has gotten better since release.
I don't know. I haven't played it since their little battle royale went under, because I really liked playing the battle royale. It was kind of fun, but I never actually fully played like the quote unquote MMO side of Fallout 76 because like I don't know, I just couldn't really get into it because there was so much to do. There was so many things to explore. There was this big map. You had people who could randomly attack you. This was before they put in the optional PvP patch, by the way, and it was just kind of fucky at times because like when I did start playing it, my friends were already so far ahead that I just kind of felt useless and didn't really want to play it.
I mean, it's like, I want to try it, but if it's just going to be as bad, I don't want to waste my money, so I might wait for it to go on like a 75% off sale.
Why buy it when you can just play it on PC Game Pass?
Oh yeah, I forgot it was on Game Pass.
Is Fallout 76 cross-platform? Because if it is, I'll join you for that torture.
Okay. It's like, I've been wanting to play something similar to like,
It is not cross-platform.
It's like, I want to play something similar to like, DayZ or Rust, but I hear both of those games are absolute fucking ass. It's like, I see so many cool videos on it, but it's like, I heard the community is shit, people get hacked, doxxed, shit like that, and I'm like,
Yeah. Well, there are a few games that do it pretty well, but like, most of them are just not cross-platform or on Xbox in particular. Like, well, me and Ro played Valheim that one time, and it was pretty fun, but it doesn't have the same feel as, like, you know, DayZ does or Rust. Even though I fucking despise Rust. Rust is fucking terrible in my opinion.
It's like, I've seen some videos of like people talking about their creepy experiences in Rust, or was that 7 Days to Die? I don't remember, but it looked cool. But then I started looking into the community some more, and then I'm like,
That's giving Microsoft money. I mean, that's fair, but it's better than giving Sony money. And Doxy also said Arc ? If I recall, Arc, like the state of Arc nowadays is kind of fucking broken.
yeah, I heard something similar.
Not to mention fucking the egregious price of Arc 2 and all of that bullshit. I don't want to give Wildcard any money.
And also, I hear griefing is especially bad in Arc.
Yeah, that's mostly if you play on raid servers and all that stuff.
Yeah. I don't know, like, there's a bunch of games that have so much potential, but then it's just fucking ruined by the bad apples in the community. Or, like, there's not enough security behind it. Okay, let us hear you out, Doxy.
Like, it usually...
You get knobbed by a dino. You know what? Fair.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, you got a point. You got a point.
I mean, like, I own the first Arc game. I think I got it back in, like, 2013 or so. Played it once. I got griefed, chased by a dinosaur, and then I uninstalled it.
Arc is cross-platform. So maybe. Going back to what you said a second about bad apples and all this, yes, like people will try to make anything competition and just be assholes about it, and that's what I don't like about games like that on like a public server, which is normally why I like just playing a small group of friends and all that
You're like
stuff.
cutting out real bad.
I should fucking, I was saying fucking, the games like people make anything in those types of games of competition and will be complete assholes about it, which is mostly on the public servers, which is why I like playing specifically with a small group of friends. But the last group of friends that I fucking played with, they stopped playing after a fucking week, so I fucking don't really get to fucking play those games that often, or for that long, rather.
Danny.
What?
You sound like a robot. Oh. Oh shit, I think his internet died.
I don't think that was me then.
I think your internet died or something because now you're back.
No, you disappeared. You disconnected from the channel.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, everything else is running fine. Doxy said, Lumi, I'm sorry I infected him with robotitis. Jeez.
Itis. I mean, am I still robotic?
No, not anymore.
Okay. Well, do I need to reboot myself?
Yeah, because that was so bad.
Alright, what I said was, people who play those types of games will make it a competition for no fucking reason and be complete assholes about it. Which is why I don't like playing on public servers and instead like playing with just a small group of friends. But the last time I played with a small group of friends, they stopped playing it after a week, so I don't get to play those games often and not for long.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
I apologize to everyone in any of the chats about the robotitis coined by Doxy here. It's just like specifically, I just really like RPG games, and I just want a knockout RPG game, which is why I'm fiending for fucking Baldur's Gate 3 on Xbox.
I just want a good horror game that would legitimately scare me.
How many times do me and Ro have to tell you, play Soma?
Yeah, I have that on my shit I gotta play. It's like one game that I'm just craving is just like a legit like deep sea horror and shit that, you know, would just fucking fuck you up.
Gestures like, wildly at Soma.
Yes, I will play Soma. But it's like, I'm sure you've seen the TikTok animations for, like, specifically thalassophobia and everything.
You've sent me quite a few of them.
Yeah. And it's like, it's something like that that I want.
Yes, Doxy. Soma is a psychological / monster horror game set under the waves.
Or like, wanna know it would be spooky? It doesn't even have to be like a fantasy deep sea horror game. Just, you know how there's like Euro trucker simulator and stuff and like different job simulators?
Yeah.
Oil rig simulator at night. Or crab fishing, because that shit is scary at night.
If you want to play a game that's sort of in the vein, but it's more so like you're on a fishing boat and all that stuff, play Dredge. It's an eldritch horror game set on the waves.
Dredge?
Yes, Dredge.
Okay.
Dredge. It's on Steam.
Okay.
You're always in my heart. My
Have you looked at Barotrauma?
I have never heard of that. I'll have to look into it. I'll look into both that game and Dredge because I think I've seen the game title for Dredge before. I've just never actually seen anything for it.
It's stylistic, and the gameplay can get a bit repetitive, but it's mostly for the the eldritch horror aspect of it, and the Lovecraftian sea monsters.
Hell yeah. Lovecraftian sea monsters are my kink.
It's a submarine pilot game, Barotrauma.
Okay. I know there's
I know it's
game. I know that there's a game that a bunch of VTubers have been playing. I think it's called Parasocial or something like that. Been meaning to look into it. Apparently it's freaky.
I know it's not in the same vein as like what you're specifically wanting, but the Evil Within games are pretty fucking good in the horror aspect.
Oh yeah, I've played the Evil Within.
Both of the games are on Game Pass. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. You don't have to pay for them.
You know what? Fair enough.
I should get sponsored by fucking Microsoft at this point with how much I shill Game Pass.
I mean, it'd be a cool sponsor.
It would.
Oh yeah, did you see that video of the Payday 3 event? TikTok?
Yeah. For the people who bought the collector's edition, yeah. I saw that. It was pretty fucking cool.
Like that was just a influencer thing, not the not just for people who did the collector's edition. That was just a whole influencer shit, whatever.
Oh, was it? I could have sworn like the context I saw for it was for people who bought the collector's edition, because like they got a collector's edition mask and everything. That was what was in those duffel bags. It was like a poster or something, and a box that had the fucking a golden like clown mask in it for the game.
Yeah, they got stuff from the collector's edition, but the entire event was just for social influencers.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
And plus they got a gold bar that they got to engrave with their fucking handles and shit.
Yes, that was another thing that was in the duffel bag. I just find it kind of funny that they managed to actually get a bank to agree to that.
I know. Oh please, I want this wind up Halone. I got an 83, please.
Doxy, what do you mean is that a request? Speaking of like horror games, I would like to see a horror game version of Firewatch.
Evil Within, wink wink nudge nudge.
Evil Within, wink wink nudge nudge. No, that was not a request, I promise.
I mean, you gotta expel the evil within at least once every couple hours when you go to the bathroom.
Oh my god, you're right. I would like a fucking...
Wasn't that The Long Dark?
Yeah, that's The Long Dark. It's set in Canada.
I still have that on my wish list.
It's more so like survival than horror, in my opinion.
I mean, Canada alone is horror enough.
True.
I mean, come on, they have these doctors out here saying, hey, we can kill you.
True.
I'm happy you think so. No, I didn't get the minion. Oh, my cute top though. I love this top though, it's so cute.
Lumi, guess what's on Game Pass?
What's on Game Pass, Danny?
Soma.
Oh shit, we got Soma on Game Pass.
You have no excuse now.
I know I have no excuse.
Now, bitch.
Yeah, I just gotta squeeze it in with the rest of the shit I gotta play.
From the creators of Amnesia: The Dark Descent comes Soma, a sci-fi horror game set below the waves of the Atlantic Ocean. Struggle to survive a hostile world that will make you question your very existence with psychological and mental thrillers.
Oh yeah, speaking of Amnesia, I still need to get that new Amnesia game.
Which one?
Bunker, I think it is.
It is on Game Pass.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, did you hear about Sony putting up the prices of PlayStation Plus by upwards of 35%?
Yeah, that's for the yearly subscriptions though.
Yeah, I do the yearly subscriptions because that's how I saved money,
Oh, shit.
but guess I'm canceling.
Have fun shilling out $132 a year.
No, I already pay like $120 a year for Amazon Prime. I'm not gonna pay another 100 and something a year for fucking PlayStation Plus.
Damn. Fair enough.
Guess it just won't play multiplayer games on my PlayStation. They will stick with single player.
Well, keep in mind, some games don't require you to have a PS Plus subscription, evident by me being able to play Bloodborne with you.
Well, we're gonna be done with Bloodborne by the time that starts, so. My PlayStation Plus is good through March. It's not gonna take us till March to finish Bloodborne.
Nice. I mean, it might, depending on how long we take in between fucking the times we play it.
Well, you know what? I can't be sick all the time and take off of work. I can't be unemployed.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Doxy, shh. Hush.
Specifically, delay Bloodborne until March.
I'm getting tired. Ugh. Wanna do another raid? Oh. You know what? I might honestly just chill for the rest of the night and stream, but see who is live right now on Twitch to raid. Let's see, who's live right now? You know what? We shall raid my friend Hal. I did a short collab with them earlier today with Left 4 Dead 2 for their subathon. So, you know what? Why not throw some viewers at him to keep going? Because I believe he's gonna be doing this for like another 10 hours or so. I don't know. But let me get that raid started. And I will be streaming tomorrow at 8 p.m. CST with Occo and hopefully Pako. If the man's ain't too busy. Let me get this raid all set up. Thank you guys for joining. I really appreciate it. Thanks for listening to the drama talk for the first like hour and a half of the stream. Because that was fun. Do I enjoy talking about drama? Yes, I do. But in DMs, not like, you know, on stream, because I don't want to turn into a drama tuber. Yeah, I'm calling it a night, Ocha, but I'm gonna send you guys over to my friend Hal, who's doing a subathon. I know he'd be happy seeing some more people over at his stream. He's playing Left 4 Dead 2 right now. No Dwamatuba. But good night, everybody. I shall throw up the stream ending screen and throw you guys over to Hal.
Thank you, everyone, for joining.
Have a good night. Sweet dreams. And I shall talk to you guys on Discord or Twitter or wherever. Let's start this raid. The hell. Start raid. Nighty night.